Sawadee Cup. Thanks for joining me, guys. Today we're going to talk about 5 different styles of round kicks. The round kick is one of the most prominent kicks in all martial arts. It can sometimes be called the heavy round, the round kick, the snap round, snap kick, the fouette, hook kick, now tech, a lot of different names, different styles. So the first one I'd like to teach you guys is what we call a heavy round kick from Muay Thai. The heavy round kick is really designed to attack our opponent's forearms and either bruise up the forearms, fracture the forearms, or break the forearms. Again, the more we attack limbs, the harder it is for our opponent to use the limbs against us. And so on this particular one that we're going to start out with, I'm going to make sure I square up with my bag here, or my opponent, and I'm going to set it up. I like to set up my rear kicks, usually with my opposite hand, so I'm going to set it up with a jab. I'm making sure I open up my hip line here, and then I'm going to throw the round kick and up and over into my opponent's forearms. Okay, and again, one more time, I set it up. I want to make sure I open off my hip line here, and then notice that I throw my rear hand back for a counterbalance. Again, one more time on this side here, I set it up, I step offline, I throw the kick, I come up, and I reset. That's going to be our first round kick, guys. The second round kick we're going to talk about is our round kick from a 45-degree angle. You'll see this most prevalently when you're working with a pad holder, and the pad holder is holding like so with the Thai pads. Again, why is this at this angle? It's because we can sneak underneath that armpit or into that elbow, where either our opponent has a Muay Thai or a wide elbow stance, or they have had to block because we've set them up on the top line here, and because they're blocking up high, we're attacking the bottom. Okay? On this particular kick here, I don't have to open up quite as much at my hip line, and I don't need to throw my arm back. And matter of fact, I shouldn't, because I'm standing much more in front of my bag. This one I'll utilize my rear hand to block or blind my opponent. So as I set it up the same way with my jab here, I'm slightly opening up my hip, and I'm blinding, and I'm kicking at a 45-degree angle. I literally want to visualize where my opponent's elbow is and sneaking up into that rib cage. One more time, I set it up, and bang, right there. Okay, one more time on a different angle here. I set it up, and okay, right there into that rib cage. On this side of the body, if you're attacking your opponent, you're going to be hitting their rib cage and also their spleen. And on this side, you're hitting their rib cage and their liver. Okay. The third kick I want to talk about is going to be our chopping round kick. Our chopping round kick is designed to take out the lower half of our body. And on this one, we want to really come up and then drop our weight into the kick. You know, you see a drastically big step, almost a hopping movement. I can still set it up the same way. I set it up the same way. I really open up the hip line, take a little step, and chop into the level of the leg. One more time, I set it up, I step off, boom, right on top of that thigh. One last time, I set up my target, I step off one, and I come up and over and into my target. Okay, the fourth round kick that we're going to talk about is a snap round kick. The snap round kick is really designed to be almost executed in 2 pieces, most known in traditional martial arts like karate, taekwondo, kempo. So the knee actually comes up. If you're looking at it from a frontal view here, my knee literally comes up, and then my kick comes out as far as the lower half. Round rear leg, same thing. My knee comes up, and then my leg extends. Okay, on the bag, again, I'm setting it up, and now my leg comes up. I still open up that hip and pop. Okay, it's a whipping motion. Okay, if I do it with this leg, same thing. I can use my opposite hand to set it up. I lift up and pop. Okay, different angle. Again, I set it up and open and pop. Okay, same thing on this leg. Set it up, lift it up, and pop. Okay, so that is our snap round kick. The last kick we're going to talk about is a question mark kick, or a attack by draw type motion if you're dealing with Jeet Kune Do principles. On this one, I like to set this up with a straight kick or a teep. I'll set it up, and then I will see what my opponent's reaction is and get around it. French style kickboxing, what we call savate français, we'll set it up tremendously well, and they'll utilize the point of the shoe, or if you don't have shoes on, you can utilize the ball of the foot. So we're going to set it up from this angle here. I start off, I throw my front foot kick, and tee, and then once I get my opponent used to it, then I'm going to change the angle on. Okay, one more time. I set it up, and then I change the angle on. Okay, set it up, I set it up, and then I change the angle. Boom. All right. So then 5 different styles of the round kick that you can practice at your home gym, at your gym. Make sure if you have any questions or comments, please contact me directly. And please make sure you guys train hard, train smart, train often. Thank you so much. Hope you come.